Going forward, what we're going to start doing is ask ourselves the question, will it make the boat go faster with every single thing that we do? If the answer is no, we stop it. If the answer is yes, we continue to do it. The number one place agents go wrong is they focus on annual goals and they're always focusing on the next year, where what you'll see is the ones that are winning in real estate are focusing on today. If you can win today, tomorrow will take care of itself. And if you can start stacking winning days, you will hit your goals by the end of the next 12 months. But it's really important to focus on winning each individual day and stacking that momentum, because that will make sure it's inevitable that you see massive success. What I'm going to do is break down how to win the day. There's 3 specific things that you can do that will make sure you win every single day, and you're going to feel like your business is growing. You'll start to feel the needle moving and you will see the progress, which is going to give you that sense of fulfillment and know that you're going to be on track to hitting your goals. But all too many people say, you know what, today didn't go as planned, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow didn't go as planned, I'll figure it out the next day. And then they get halfway through the year and they're not on track to hit their goals, wondering why. If you can focus only on the day, taking care of today, you will see massive momentum. So without further ado, let's show you how to win the day. What's up? My name is Mike Sherrard with eXp Realty. I train thousands of agents every day to scale their business the modern way, and really excited to talk about this because this is how I built massive momentum and built the multiple 7-figure for your business just by focusing on winning each individual day. And these 3 things have completely changed the trajectory of my business in life, because it makes sure that I know every single day I will make progress in my business. And all too many people are being busy, not being productive, and that's what we're going to get into with point number 1. So point number 1 is going to be making sure that you're focusing on productive activities, not busy activities. And point number 2 will break down how to do that, but there's a really important concept that I want you to understand. There's actually a book about this, and it's titled Will It Make the Boat Go Faster? I will link it in the description below. The essence of the story was that many years ago, the United States rowing team was in the Olympics, and they were not in any way, shape, or form on track to win any sort of medal. And what the coach did is he brought all the players together and said this one life-changing thing, is that going forward, what we're going to start doing is ask ourselves the question, will it make the boat go faster with every single thing that we do? If the answer is no, we stop it. If the answer is yes, we continue to do it. So what you need to start doing going forward is ask yourself on a 15 or 30 minute increment basis every single day, will it make the boat go faster? Will what I'm doing right now get me closer to achieving my goals? Well, what you're gonna find is you're gonna be scrolling on social media and ask yourself, is this making the boat go faster? Is this getting me one step closer to my goals? The answer is no. Okay, great. Audited, stop it, back to work. You're going to be wasting time playing around on Canva or watching some random YouTube videos. Ask yourself, is this making the boat go faster? The answer is no. Okay, stop. Oh, you're going to be prospecting, or you're going to be networking, or you're going to be doing something productive. That does make the boat go faster. Do it. And as you start to audit yourself throughout the day, just asking that one simple question, will it make the boat go faster? That will start to help you identify the holes in your bucket of where you're bleeding time and being busy. You're spending time on your business, but that time is not productive time because it's not making the boat go faster. Now, number 2, before I pull up my screen and show you something really important, is the power list. And what the power list is are the 5 income producing activities that you need to get done every single day that will move the needle of your business. So this is how I operate. I keep my power list with me at all times. It's on my desk in front of me. And the night before, I write down the 5 things that will make sure my business makes progress. And this is not 5 things like doing laundry or going to get groceries or anything useless. This is going to be things that move the needle of your business, like prospecting for 3 hours, following up with clients for 1 hour, doing home evaluations for these 2 properties, recording your next YouTube video on the monthly market update. And number 5 can be posting on all social media platforms today. Like, if you start to do that every single day, it's impossible not to make the boat go faster, and it's impossible not to build momentum and feel like you've won the day. Because what happens is people are not spending time on the right things. They have a misalignment of priorities, and they're not focusing on income producing activities because, let's face it, the majority of income producing activities are not the funnest. It's prospecting, it's follow-up, it's lead nurture, it's recording content. It's all these things that, quite frankly, none of us love to do, but we have to do it. And if you can start to do it it on a consistent basis, that will guarantee you win the day. Okay, so number 3 is going to be the most important one, and this is the one that changed my life forever, and I never understood it until I started working with my current coach, George Bryant. Now, where too many agents go wrong is they design this perfect day, this perfect calendar. They've got their prospecting time in there, they've got their nurturing, your lead follow-up time in there, they've got all their income producing activities in there, and then things go sideways, and what do? They throw it all out the window. And it's all or nothing. Most agents operate on extremities. It's either the perfect day and everything goes smoothly, or something goes off, it throws you off the derails you completely, and you do nothing. And you fall into this downward spiral, and it's really difficult to get out of it. So let me talk to you about a really important concept that will help you better understand what you need to do. Okay, so what this concept is called the wedge of expectations. And what this is helping understand that not everything is always going to go as planned. Let me give you an example first relating to fitness, because it's something that everybody understands, and then I'll relate it to business. You're going to have most people that say, okay, on an ideal day in my calendar, I'm going to do the gym and I'm going to work out for 1 hour. And then what happens is maybe, you sleep in. And you're supposed to work out at 5 a.m. you sleep in till 6 a.m. and what happens is you say, you know what, I can't do it, I'm not doing it, I slept past my workout time, I'm not going to do it at all. And then you go into the downward spiral and you don't do anything, and then that becomes a repeated habit. Or maybe what happens is you just have a bad day and you're really burnt out, you're really tired, deal went sideways, lost a client, not feeling that great, and again, just based on your emotions, you're going to say, oh, you know what, the day's not going good, I'm not feeling good. And instead of working out for 1 hour, you work out for 0 hours. You don't do anything active. And what happens is it starts to break momentum because this goes wrong, and then that trickles into your prospecting, and it trickles into all of your other activities that you're supposed to be doing. And now it throws you off and puts you in a downward spiral. So what the wedge of expectations is saying, okay, I'm going to map out for my daily schedule a ceiling and a floor, an optimal day, and then a bare minimum day. Come hell or high water, I'm burnt out, I'm exhausted, I'm sick, lost a client, things going wrong, all kinds of nonsense. This is what I'm committing to no matter what. On vacation, things like that. Okay, so let me break this down. On an ideal day, you're going to do 1 hour and then say, well, maybe the day's not ideal and you're sick or you're not feeling good, and I'm going to walk outside for 15 minutes. And what that does is it keeps you in momentum. So that way, it's not like you're doing something or doing nothing. You're always keeping the ball rolling. You're always building momentum. You're always seeing progress in some way, shape, or form. It might not be incredible progress, but it's something, and something is better than nothing. And this is going to make sure that you don't get into that downward spiral, because guess what happens oftentimes? Once you get out for 15 minutes, you're like, oh, screw it. I'm going to do it for 30 minutes. And now you actually built quite a bit of momentum and you stayed on top of it. So where a lot of people go wrong when it comes to business is you say, I'm going to do 3 short form videos per week, and you're going to do maybe 2 long form, and then you're maybe going to prospect for 3 hours, which is what I used to do in the beginning when I was door knocking. Well, this is going to be, again, your ideal, right? Well, what happens when things don't go ideal, which is going to happen all the freaking time, is you're going to say, okay, you know what? Well, I can't really do 3 short form videos today. So instead of 3 short form, I'm just going to do 1 short form. And instead of doing 2 long form, I'm going to prepare the video ideas for next batching. I'm going to prepare my content for next time. I'm going to write out, 3 video topics or 3 video titles and the bullet points that go along with them. Well, instead of prospecting for 3 hours, what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with 5 past clients. Well, it's impossible not to look at this and say, this is a whole lot more than doing nothing. And what all too many agents do is they do nothing, and then they break momentum, and then they're super sad, they're overwhelmed, and then this happens today, they do nothing, and then they're in a bad mood for tomorrow, and tomorrow's thrown off, and then that happens for the next day. And then that's where the downward spiral comes into play. But if you can understand the wedge of expectations and map out your ideal day and then your worst day and what you're going to commit to on an absolute terrible day, this will make sure you continue to build momentum no matter what happens, no matter where things go, no matter what catastrophic event throws you for a loop. You will always stay in progress. You will always win the day. So if you have any other questions, drop a comment below. Otherwise, hopefully this helps you build momentum and make sure that you win every single day, because again, if you take care of today, tomorrow will take care of itself. And if you can start to stack winning days, you will smash your goals every year.